The rain hammered the tin roof of the old gym, 1,000 tiny fists beating a rhythm against the metal. But inside, 16-year-old Mia heard a different sound. The steady, unbroken thump of her own heartbeat. She was lacing up boots that were 2 sizes too big, a hand-me-down from her brother who quit boxing the same year their dad walked out. In front of her hung a heavy bag, patched with duct tape, scarred from 1,000 other broken dreams. But every single punch Mia threw wasn't just a strike. It was a promise to herself. I will not break. From the shadows, Coach Ruiz watched, his arms crossed, his eyes as sharp as steel. He'd seen champions come and go, but he'd never seen fire like Mia's, raw, unpolished, and burning brighter than any fear. She didn't need praise. She didn't ask for it. She needed truth. And tonight, the gym, this sanctuary of sweat and rust, was theirs alone. Mia's final combo cracked the air, sending the bag spinning wildly on its chain. She stepped back, her chest heaving, her knuckles bleeding right through the worn wraps. The pain was just proof, a reminder that she was still here, still fighting. "I'm slow," she said, her voice surprisingly steady. "Regionals are in 6 weeks. They've all got private coaches, nutrition plans, brand new gear. I've just got this." She aimed a frustrated kick at the cracked mirror on the wall. A spiderweb of fractures bloomed across her reflection, splintering her one face into a dozen different warriors. Just then, Coach flicked on the single, bare bulb hanging over the ring. Light poured down like a blessing. "Get in," he said. Mia's pulse hammered. Sparring without gear was reckless, but when she looked into Coach's eyes, she saw no pity, only pure, unshakable belief. She climbed through the ropes, the canvas feeling warm beneath her feet. He tossed her a pair of ancient 16-ounce gloves, their leather cracked like desert earth. No headgear, no mouthguard, just you, just truth. They touched gloves. Mia moved like a storm, jabbing, weaving, pouring every ounce of her soul into each strike. Coach slipped her punches with a dancer's grace, then whispered, "Your dad used to stand right where you are. Same stance, same doubt." The words hit her harder than any punch. Mia's guard faltered for just a second. Coach's glove grazed her cheek, gentle but electric. The sting ignited her. "My dad quit," she roared back, her voice shaking with defiance. "I'm not him. I'm more." Coach just nodded. "Show me." The next 3 minutes were a revelation. Mia unleashed everything she had. The sting of empty chairs at parent-teacher conferences. The hunger from skipping meals to pay her gym fees. The fire burning in her shins from running stadium stairs at dawn. Every punch carried her family's silent struggles and her own unspoken dreams. Coach took it all, nodding as if her pain was a symphony only he could hear. And then the light bulb flickered and died. Darkness swallowed them whole. The rain outside softened, whispering like a crowd holding its breath. Coach's voice cut through the black calm, as a lighthouse in a storm. "Why'd I kill the lights, Mia?" She wiped blood from her lip, tasting iron and triumph. So I'd stop seeing the girl with the borrowed boots. No, he said. So you'd see the warrior those boots carry. Close your eyes. She did. Picture regionals. The roar of the crowd. Your name in lights. Now, tell me who's in the ring with you. In her mind, she saw her fears. The rich kid with the neon wraps. The coach's favorite from downtown. The girl who'd laughed at her thrift store shorts. Her stomach clenched. Wrong, Coach said, his voice warm with pride. It's you, Mia. It's always been you, the girl who just bled on this canvas, the girl who kept swinging when the world went dark. That's the only fight that ever matters. Win that one, and the rest just fall. He flicked the bulb back on. The gym seemed to shrink, no longer a cage, but a crucible, a place where something unbreakable was being forged. The cracked mirror gleamed, its fractures now looking like veins of gold. 6 weeks, Coach said. 4 a.m. workouts. You eat like a champion. You sleep like a champion. You think like a champion. No excuses. No doubts. Just us. Deal. Mia looked at the bag, still swaying from her last punch, then at her reflection, fractured but fierce. The cracks weren't flaws. They were proof she'd been tested and was still standing. She smiled, small but unstoppable. Deal. 6 weeks later, the regional arena pulsed with energy. Mia's boots, still borrowed but now polished to a shine, danced on the canvas. Across from her stood the favorite, taller, wraps pristine, with a smirk as sharp as a blade. The bell rang. Round 1, Mia tasted jabs, felt copper bloom on her tongue. She smiled. Pain was just her past trying to catch up. Round 2. She slipped inside, her body shots landing like thunder. The crowd leaned in, sensing a storm. Round 3. The arena lights flickered, just like in the gym. For a heartbeat, there was darkness. And in that void, she heard Coach's voice in her head. Same girl, same fire, unbreakable. Mia stepped back into the light and through the hook she had forged in sweat and sacrifice. It landed like destiny. The favorite's knees buckled. The ref's count was a drum roll to victory. At 10, the arena erupted. Mia stood tall. Gloves raised not to the crowd, but to the heavens, to every doubt she had ever crushed. Her split lip curved into a grin that could light up cities. Later, with a medal heavy around her neck, a reporter asked what changed in 6 weeks. Mia found Coach in the stands, arms folded, his eyes glistening. Her voice rang out, clear as a bell. I stopped fighting the girl in the mirror. I realized she wasn't broken, she was becoming, and together, we're unstoppable. Outside, the rain had stopped. The city sparkled, every puddle a mirror reflecting a champion. Mia stepped into the night, her boots finally feeling like they fit just right, carrying a fire that would never ever fade, because some warriors aren't born. They're forged one punch, one promise, one unbreakable heartbeat at a time. Thanks for watching. If this story moved you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more inspiration.